Alright folks, we're back. It's about 9 p.m. and we're just about ready to get going here. All the cargo has been done what it needs to do. The cargo door's closed, so we just need to get in, get set up, and get going. So let's take a seat here. Jump right into it. Menu, cars, sim brief. Same time we'll request clearance. That was interesting.
Greer ground, Fedex
There we go.
Request clearance to Memphis with information Oscar. Fedex A300 cleared to Memphis via bar 2, clear departure, runway 22, initial climb flight level 890, then expired, squawk 6572.
They want us off 2-2.
Cleared to Memphis via Blue 2, clear departure.
Whatever.
Runway 22, initial climb.
Okay. I have a little bit of a tailwind, but that's fine. It's within the allowable range. Anyway, let's get Navigraph up here for you.
Report when ready. Fedex clear.
Yeah, so take off 2-2. It's right on the fence, but we'll be able to pull it off. I think we have a max tailwind component of 15 knots, so it's whatever. Anyway, there's weather. Nothing to worry about here. I'll go ahead and reset the altimeters now that I'm thinking about it. 29086, wrong thing. There we go. 29086. Go back to flights, pull up our OFP here. We are Fedex 194, service to Memphis. Before I even forget, 350 is our landing altitude. There we go, that's set. Alright, cost index today, looking at 15, nah, more like 50. We are Fedex 194. Boom, we'll go ahead and, I forgot to actually do the thing through the FB, so I'm just gonna have you guys pretend like you didn't see this. Alright. That's gonna load. I have to wait for that to complete. So in the meantime, well, I don't need all of it, I just need the CG, which will change. So we look at our flight plan here. Maximum plan today is going to be 33.1, because we do have an alternate to Nashville, because the weather in Memphis is meh, and could, it's below my minimums for having an alternate. So we have an alternative Nashville, which is clean and clear. Planned block fuel is going to be 33.1. Our actual required is 30.9, which should give us 2 hours and 49 minutes. Zero fuel weight is going to be 260.3. And that's in there. We'll have to come back and fill that out if I don't forget. Flight plan. They want us off 2-2, which will give us a slight tailwind component, which is whatever. We're going to be off on Wall 2. To Jelena. Right? That's what ATC gave us. Yeah, B-Wall 2, Jelena. And we're up to 190. I'll take care of that in a minute. Alright. Insert that. Jelena will go direct HRS, GQO, match. Memphis and Memphis, we're going to be doing the Mona 4 from Metkin. And we're planning on the 1-8 left for now. Alright, runway first. This is Airbus. There we go. Insert that. We'll go ahead and walk through it here. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, Albania start there. And for the ILS 1-8 left. Cool. That's that done. Let's go through our flows here. Actually, let's see. Are we done fueling? Clear the status page. No, we're not. That's my fault. I should have had that done earlier. Whoopsie daisy. So we'll just come up here. That's all fine. It's all fine. These can come back on. Lights are fine. Gotta wait on the fuel pumps. It's all fine. And the heat can come back on. Alright, we're all situated as far as that is concerned. So we just gotta wait 1 more minute here for the fueling to complete, and I'll get back to you when that happens. Actually, before we do that though, we can set the MCP, or sorry, FCU up now. So many words floating around in my head. Hard to pick out the right one sometimes. Alright, 190. Let's do a briefing here, yeah? So I need to add a departure. BWAL 2 to Jelena. And we're going off of 22. Alright, now let's brief it. So, as far as taxiing, once we push, we take Lima 9, Lima Kilo. Boom, we're good to go. Blast off. As far as the departure, there we go. This is for Jelena 2. Meet up at Haljo, Alyssa, B-Wall, and then Jelena. Doesn't even really have a, yeah. Well, that's fine. Get rid of you. So we'll just set runway heading, which is 218. There we go. Runway heading is set. And that's our briefing completed. So get that out of your way. Alright. Done fueling yet? Little fuel 33.1, that seems correct. Are we done the rest of it? Looks to be 32.1 is going to be our center of gravity. So we'll go init be 31.1. Right? No. 32.1. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, so that's that set. We can go to our perf page here. Let's get the perf done. Runway 22, yeah. Probably gonna want 15-15. Calculate that. I don't really want to do. I will do a toga 158, 158, 161. And I'm gonna just dial this all the way up to 250. Or 240 is fine. Give us more margin. That's all good, that's good. Wonderful. Our FTO speed is 215, so that's when we'll get her cleaned up. Or when we'll have her cleaned up by, I should say. Alright, flight directors can come on here in a second. Let's just reset this to nav. Nav. Flight director 1 on. Flight director 2 on. That's set up. And we're done fueling, so we can get all the fuel pumps on. APU master switch on. APU start. Get that on the go. Trim setting 0.2 down. Alright. So actually, I'm going to back it off just a little bit. Cool. That all looks kosher to me. Alright, so parking brake is set. I'm going to get rid of the chocks. Tell the GSX to get her buttoned up. That should get the door closed here for us. Should. Does it? Nope. So we'll close it. Alright, let's get up out of our seat here. Verify that the door is indeed closed. These lights off. Yep. Okay, that's all good.
Bypass pin inserted.
We're gonna close the flight deck door behind us here. Seat. There we go. Request pushback and start up here.
Fedex request pushback and start up.
AP is online, AP lead on. External power off. Pull that off. Beacon light on. We're clear for the push and start. Check our status page. Good to go there. TCAS can go TKRA. Windows right. And we're all set, so we'll release the parking brake. Now we'll go ahead and do the before start checklist. Our cockpit preparation is completed. Fuel quantity 33.1 on board. 30.9 required. Takeoff data is set. Landing elevation 350 feet set. Altimeter is 2986 set and cross-checked. Beacon anti-skid, normal and on. Windows and doors closed and locked. Beacon is on and parking brake is released. Before start checklist complete. System A, I believe. Starting number 1. Start valve open. And 2 rising. Wait for max motor, then dump in the fuel. Right there's max motor, fuel coming in. Light off. I don't know what GSX is doing. I think they're a little drunk. Truck driver's been hitting the booze. Anyway, we have light off. What are we doing? Starter cut out. Gen. EGT stabilizing and coming back down. We'll start number 2. Starting our start valve open. Entry rising. I swear I selected nose right. Oh well. Whatever. Waiting for max motor. Right about there. Fuel coming in. Light off. Guess they're gonna push us all the way out. Whatever. What are they doing? Starter cutout. Generator. EGT is stabilizing and is dropping. Ignition can come off. AP bleed off. APU off. Repeats back on. It flaps to 15. Arm the spoilers. Auto brake max. That's us set to go. Once GSX figures out what exactly they're doing. Anyway, after start checklist. Pitch trim is 0.1 down set. Rudder trim 0. Spoilers armed. Slats flaps 15 verified. ECAM status page. Check normal. Anti is not required. Hand signal has not been received yet. Guess they're pushing us all the way out. You know what? I'm just gonna tell them to can it. And we'll just pull up around here and flip around. Parking brake set.
I'm waiting for confirmation for good engine start.
Long past that, buddy.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. Please disconnect.
For the tug driver to get out of here. Take a sip of my tea in the meantime. I think that's probably the fastest turn I've done in this airplane so far. About 40-ish minutes on the ground, which isn't bad. No, sorry, 50-ish minutes now. You guys about done under there? I'm ready to go. Still figuring his life out. This is just such a nice airplane, man. It's easy to fly. And as far as landing it, it's pretty easy once you just really get your trim set. I usually like to set a little bit of nose down trim and then ease back on it. Granted, as you've seen, I'm not an expert at landing it by any means, but it's not bad. If you want something that'll fight you, MD-80. Plane flies like a pig. This, honestly, the best way I can describe it is it flies like a giant 737. Like if you just took a 737 flight dynamics and just made it heavy and large, that's what you got. It flies super nice. There's our guy. And hand signal received. We'll just get so excited we slam our head through the seat. Nose light coming on. Going storm light can come off. Wait for him to clear out of the way. We're going to do the before takeoff checks here, so bring up my flight control page. Go full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, full left, full right, neutral. Alright, we're set to go there. Clear that out. Alright, before takeoff, checklist to the line. Flight controls, check. Flight instruments, check. Briefing complete. V1, VR, V2. 158, 158, 161. And we are doing a full toga takeoff today. Yep. Slots and flaps, 1515. Set. And takeoff config. Check, no issue. Alright, before takeoff, checklist to the line complete. Let's go ahead and release the parking brakes and flip around here. Scare these ramp workers. Spin her around. Here's where we were. There was some juice. Arm heading select. Request taxi clearance. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, 22, Lima 9, Lima, Bravo. Bravo's the other... whatever. This ATC program is so broken. We may not even use ATC for takeoff from here. Before takeoff, checklist below the line. Transponder, TCAS, TARA. Auto brake is max. And ignition is continuous relay. Before takeoff, checklist complete. All the lights can come on. There we go. Squeeze her around the bend here. Let's see if it'll accept this. It probably won't. Approach path is clear on TCAS. Just line her up. Go for it, because he says runway 22, but gave me directions to taxi to 04, so whatever. I think their AFCAT file is reversed here or something. Alright, throttle's up. And Choga, start the clock. Doing full Toga. Alright, full thrust set. Airspeed alive. Knots. V1 rotate. Also rate, gear up. About 1,500 feet. Go. Switch over to climb thrust. And we'll go ahead and lower the nose a little bit here. Slats can come up. Go ahead and go direct. Aljo. Insert, go nav profile, start that turn. Let's see if ATC will catch up to us. Probably not, but oh well. We'll just hand fly her up to 10,000 because this airplane actually flies super nice. In the meantime, you can go to neutral, you can come off. Yeah, she flies real nice. Add a little bit more nose up trim. So easy to trim this airplane. Alright, we'll just go ahead and engage command 1. And then there's 10,000. Go ahead and zoom this out a little bit. Absolutely wonderful departure. ATC was absolutely zero help, so whatever. But I mean, we're climbing away. Whoops. Just on the speed brakes there. Or the spoilers. Nose light can come off. Continuous relight can come off. We'll do the climb checklist. Or it's at the bottom. Never mind. Slats flaps retracted. Landing gear up in neutral. Packs are on. Altimeters are set. 2986. Climb checklist complete. Alright, I will see you guys up at 18,000. Thanks for tagging along. Alright, and there we are, passing 18,000, folks. So, to a niner, or just shoot. You can just pull standard on that. I try to make this a family-friendly channel, but sometimes I do have quite the potty mouth. Self-admitted flaw. Anyway, lights can come off. Lights are all off, ignition's off. Everything's kosher there. Alright, I'll see you guys when we get closer to the top of descent, and in the meantime, enjoy the climbing cruise. Alright, welcome back, folks. We're just under 80 miles, so about 70-ish, something like that. Drop this range down to 1 notch. Anyway, we'll get ready for the descent, so I'm going to go ahead and bring up Navigraph for you folks. Alright, as you can see, we got a little bit of grossness happening. That's a thing. We're going to have pretty hefty crosswind if we go to our weather here. .090 at 12, gusting 260, statute mile visibility, rain, broken 1000, broken 1700, overcast 6000, temperature 82.07, temperature 2966. So, I mean, it's not horrid, but it's some shifty winds. That's all that. As far as what we're doing here, let me go back to flights. We're doing ILS 18 left. Actually, take 18 center. Oh, yeah, still not really that great. Yeah, so we'll just have to visually vector ourselves for the ILS 18 left. That's fine. So we're coming in from Matkin, and then Warts, Holman, Uzi below 230, Kosor above 10, Loney between 10 and 7, Mona, Zamed at 6 at 210. Turn up north there, flip her around, come around, and dunk it for 180. 18 left. Get the ILS procedure. We'll try and intercept at Reese. Which at Reese we need to be at 3,000, so I'm going to go ahead and set that in the FCU now. Alright, and then, see, our frequency is 111.15 down here, so you can see it. 111.15, and the course is going to be 180. Use my hardware to set it. It's always easier. Come on. She wants to dial real slow today. There we go, 180. Perfection. Alright, looking at our takeoff approach page. 133 is going to be approach speed. Looking at a chart here. Move this so you can hopefully see it. Looking at our chart, we're going to actually shoot the ILS, so I'm going to clear this out. Okay, so the MDA is going to be 501, but that's not what we're going to use. Because we're going to do 200 feet on the rad out as our minimums. This will take forever and a half to scroll. There we go, 200 on the rad out. What we'll do for our decision height. As far as go around procedure, climb ahead to 900, left turn 5,000. And the outbound radial 151 from Memphis VOR. Speaking of Memphis VOR, we are going to dial it in as our point of reference, so 117.5. Oh, it's not going to let me do it manually, is it? I have to do something funky over here to get it to do it. I'm not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it. I'm going to turn on the weather radar. No clue if it works. Oh, crap, it does. Alright. Well, we're going to be using this to our advantage. But you get to see some storm dodging here. Alright, so in that case, we'll go to the prog page and type in Memphis. Cool, that's fine. We're going to auto brakes. Let's find out, actually. Let's finish the briefing. So that's that briefed. Going to come in 18 left, which is 9,000. It's wet. We're moderately heavy. Alright, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and put in auto brake medium. It's the last flight of the day for this airplane, so screw it. If we have to cool the brakes, we have to cool the brakes. Probably hit off either Sierra 2 or 1. Pop off that and backtrack up Sierra all the way into the ramp. And talk to company. I believe they want us somewhere in here today, so that's where we'll go. In fact, let's take a look here. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do Sierra Victor, Victor Charlie, and we'll go into stand 840. No, 841. That's what we'll do. 841. Sounds like a plan to me. And we crossed our top descent, so we should be in descent mode, which I'm not. So we're gonna have to play catch up. Speed brake's coming out. Anyway, that is our arrival briefed. So we'll come back and get rid of that lantern window for you. Let's see, there's nothing. Oh, hello. A little bit of freezing here going on. There we go. Whoa. Not so great stutters. Where did my frame rate go? There it is. Probably weather refresh or something. Alright, so we got some storm cells up there that we're going to have to navigate most likely. Alright. Anyway, that's us configured. I'll let you guys enjoy the descent and go from 18,000. I'll meet you back then, unless we have to do some interesting maneuvers for the weather cells, then I'll bring you back early. Alright, and it looks like I am bringing you folks back early, because we're set to go straight through the heart of this storm here. So I'm going to set up a heading of 265, no, more like 260. Let's dial that in. And once we get to Hammond, I'll dial that in. And we're going to try and cut this channel into Loney. That's what we're going to try and do. In fact, I'll go ahead and hit it now. Go heading select. We'll go vertical speed down to 2,000. Yeah, we'll try to cut this around. We'll join back up. So once we get to out here, in fact, I'm going to go a little bit further, about 255. Once we get past this red part here, I'll cut it and we'll head direct to Kosor and rejoin back up. This is going to be interesting, folks. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and dial this back to like 2100. We don't need to be going that quick. 2000 will do. It looks like as we're thinning out, it's getting thinner through here. I'm going to set our tilt down one notch. It was one notch? Yeah, I guess it was. Okay. Yeah, so we'll cut through here, get through here to go to Kosor. About to pass through 18,000. We gotta navigate this crap up here. We really don't want to rock the wings off this. You want to stay out of the red and yellow if you can help it. Alright, we're pretty much good. We're gonna go direct Kosor. insert that, and hit nav mode, back to profile. And this, we may have to cut a path into here, we'll see. Anyway, we're through 18,000. The arrival altimeter is... I didn't even check, did I? Or if I did, I forgot. 29066. That's right, I did. I've got the anti-ice on, by the way, because we're going through some clouds and it's cold enough. Because if you ever pass through moisture and you have this, you want to keep that on. Pull the speed brakes in for now. Arm them. Let's get all the lights on. This is a situation where having two people on the flight deck makes a huge difference. We'll get the continuous ignition on. I think we're good to cut through this like it is there. I don't think that's a huge deal. Unless there's red that pops up. Checklist. It's good to do the descent or approach checklist. Signs are on. Briefing is completed. ECAM status. Check normal. Altimeter is 29066. Set cross-check minimums are set 200. Landing, ignition is continuous relay, and landing elevation is 350 set. Approach checklist complete. Alright, well, I'm going to keep an eye on this, and I'll let you know when we get closer what we're going to do. Welcome back, folks. We're on kind of a base leg here, and we're at 2,000 feet. It's really cloudy. It's been raining on and off, so we'll see what happens there. We're about 15, a little under 15 miles away from the airport. I've got us lined out for an intercept for the ILS 18 left, and we'll intercept probably at about 10-ish miles or less. We had to do a little bit of storm dodging at first there, but once we got lower, it wasn't too bad. We're in a lot of green though. Visibility is pretty poor, so we'll have to fly it all the way down, basically. Everything's looking good. We're on flaps 2 right now, which is 1515. Once we start our intercept, I think, I'll actually know right about now because we're about 10 miles from the airport. I'm going to lower our speed down to 160. And we'll go 30-20 on the flaps. We're still armed for look mode. Set up for perfect intercept. I'm going to make it even a little shallower here. And as soon as we get Lokestar, I'm hitting the land mode, and we're going to hopefully intercept the glide slope. As you can see, it's pretty nasty out, visually. Glide slope's alive. Don't want to miss that. Alright, gear down. Flaps full, so 30-40, and we'll slow that down to 1 133. I don't know why this isn't working. Alright, and we'll go ahead and hit land mode. I don't know why this speed window isn't working, but we should be okay. Okay, landing checklist. Flaps 30-40. Landing gear down 3. Spoilers are armed. And oh, that's good. We'll get these on. And all the lights are on and everything like that. Ignition is continuous. Landing checklist complete. Got glide slope and Lodestar. Good. As you can see, it's kind of bright due to the cloud in front of us, but we'll make it happen. We are on the ILS now. Set up perfectly. I've got ground contact, but no runway yet. Remember at 200 we're bugging out. Because this is just a Cat 1 approach. Still no runway. Got the runway. Lost it again. Completely lost it. 100. Got the runway. My airplane. Continue. Whoa. It's gonna be a hard one. Yikes. Full reverse. Let's get her on the center line. I did not kick the rudder. Ooh. Wow, that was some good range. Dear Lord. Alright, we're gonna vacate right when we can. Wow. That is heavy rain. Should have a high speed coming up here. I can't see it. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. I think this is it anyway. Wow. Yep. Okay. That is a lot of rain, folks. We almost didn't make that. We almost had to go around. Runway is just in and out of sight. Okay, let's hit the park and brake here. Well, yeah, we'll get those brake fans on. I know. I know. Let's slow these down. Get the APU starting up here. Landing lights can come off. You go to take off. Wing light can come off. Turn off lights can come off. Strobe light can go to auto. Propeats can come off. Flaps come up. Reset the spoilers. Clear that warning. Transponder go to standby. Weather radar can come off. Alright, now we'll taxi into the ramp. Zooey. That was an arrival, I tell you. I'm not happy about that landing. I could have done better, but I was just completely stunned. I've never seen weather like this in MSFS, like depicted like that. This is the first time I've actually seen it depicted properly. So, kind of blew my socks off. Anyway, let's boogie. Alright folks, there we are. I'm sorry, I was focusing on that. I could barely see the taxiway at all. Let's get the wipers off here. So let's park brake. If you please, come on. Alright, and engines can come off. Get that dome light on. Storm light. Wow, folks. That was one hell of an arrival. I'm still flabbergasted. I can't believe that. That was... Whoa. That was neat. Go to ground services, shocks, ground power unit. That'll do. Connect ground power. If you bleed off. APU off, you can come off, you can come off. And we can shut down everything. So IRSs can come off. Off there. Wow, I don't even I don't know what to say. That was incredible. Oop.
Do you want to deboard full? Full bus is coming.
All right, and disarm the emergency exit lights. That's us situated. Let's get up out of our seat here. Oh, a little issue here. We'll just take care of that. Alright. Did we freeze again? Yeah, we did. It's doing that thing again. Let's just fix that. Alright, now we're good. Open the door. Alright. We're a little stuttery right now. I don't know why, but oh well. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get the lights on out here and the cargo door open. Alright. Call that good enough. Which it is. She's coming up to the airplane to get her all unloaded. Wow. Okay. Well then, ladies and gents, welcome to a very much soaked Memphis. That was epic. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll be taking a different aircraft here in Memphis down to Mexico City, back up to Alliance, Fort Worth, and up to Minneapolis. Just a simple three-leg trip, three-leg day tomorrow. We got 2 legs home the following day, and then we're done. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.